next for Kapow is taking over the world with our choreography.
These winds and cold dark rain blows, breaks and makes. These winds and cold dark rain blows, breaks and makes. These winds and cold
So Adrift is a story about two women, the two of us, and we are lost at sea. So we're floating on a raft, and the theme for the work came largely from the idea of the object. So we started to develop that in our minds and then to think about a story that would work alongside. It's unpredictable and literally the ground keeps shifting. The idea to use the raft came because we often work with objects, so very often we'll start to think about images and strong kind of visual scenes before we think about choreography. So we were actually sat at a picnic table thinking about the idea for a new outdoor show, and we started saying, oh well, maybe we could do it in this sort of small space like this table? And then we started thinking along those lines, and then we started to think, oh, what if it moved? What if the table shifted and swayed and the two of us were on there? How would that be if every time you moved, the other person was affected by it? And then we made a production, so that was sort of 5 weeks. And then at the end of that, we've had 4 performances actually. So it's essentially an outdoor show, but it can also be done indoors. So we've done 2 performances, one at Festival Number 6 up in North Wales, and one in Theatr Harlech, or Theatr Ardudwy, as the Welsh say. And then 2 shows indoors, so one of which was in Abergavenny at a space called Dance Blast. Yeah. That was in conjunction with some education work that we also do there. And then later on this week, we're performing it in Manchester. It's been an amazing process, physical process of starting to understand a platform like that and then working it into the narrative and the story of the show. We'd really love to do a big tour next year, so we're approaching festivals both in the UK and Europe, and we've been approached by a couple actually already, so we're hoping to book quite an extensive tour and just keep performing the work, because I feel like it just needs to be performed more and more really, and reach people, because quite often in contemporary work performances will be made but then not shown necessarily to very many people, so that's what we like about outdoor work, is that you can kind of reach large numbers of audiences and kind of introduce them into this way of working.